Hi guys, so here we go again, and this is my 75-gallon African Cichlid tank. And well, as you can see there, no one's panicking whenever that I do the 80% water change. They're very calm and anticipating the drop down of the water. So before you take the water out, I have a glass cleaner that scrubs the glass, a magnetic one, and I have scrubbed the sides and the front of the glass already. So just to remove the algae from the inside part of the glass there, I didn't clean so much. It's because my sponge filter and the overhead filter is doing their job, though there's still a bit of particles, and it's because I'm not using really a polyfill filter. Also, watching from other cichlid pet owners, it's best not to overfeed your cichlids or any other fish pets that you have. That would cause actually clouding, should I say clouding of the water, because of the food uneaten, and it would actually spoil the water condition of your tank. So just enough that they'll be able to eat. Well, what I do is that I feed them in the morning and then in the evening. It's always just a moderate feeding. Though they act out most of the time like they're always hungry whenever that I go near the glass or the tank. They tend to go towards me, expecting that I would feed them, but you have to, be strict on a morning and an evening feeding. And about water change, I do my water change every 4 or 5 days, 80%. So to remove toxin from ammonia caused by the feeding and the poop and the urine that this fishes does, and so just to make their environment livable, because if you make a mistake of not changing the water and your filter is not that good enough, then the fish might die. So just to avoid that, I do my 80% water change, I would say every week, but once a week. Again, I didn't turn off my sponge filter doing the 80% water change. I just let the bubbles do the agitation on the water surface, so just to create still oxygen for our fishes here. And once the water reached to 50%, that reached the bottom part of my motor there, as you could see, I would turn on the overhead filter motor, so it would create that bubble or pressure to agitate the water to create oxygen while we're doing the water change. Very important that before doing a water change, you make sure, of course, there's water with your with your faucet, and also you have your water conditioner or your anti-chlorine. So on my end, it's a standby beside me that after making sure that there's no water interruption that we'll be having, I have my anti-chlorine or chlorine eliminator or water conditioner beside me. So as I've reached 20% already of water with my tank there, or 80% removal of water inside my tank, I put in my anti-chlorine, and to make sure you follow instruction on the bottle as to how much that you would need to put in inside your tank size. I have a 75-gallon tank. So well, this is how the tank looks like, and as you could see here, why my fishes are very calm. They have already established their hierarchy. For African cichlids, they do have hierarchy, so who's the boss? As you would see, it's a mix of haps and also peacocks, and I have a clown loach and also one mbuna. and you would see there's there's someone chasing there, which is my Venustus, and I call it Giraffe, and that's the big boss of this tank. I'm really wanting to add one more fish to this tank, which is a parrotfish. Still thinking about that, if I could add a parrotfish to this cichlid tank that I have. Anyway, as you would see, I've changed the light for you to see the real colors of the African cichlids I have here. And well, I don't have really given them any enhancement or any color enhancement to feed on or for them to eat. It's just that African cichlids have these really beautiful colors, and it's like a rainbow always, and you would see the spots, you would see the prints, and also the stripes, and how the color mix. And that's why I have decided to keep African cichlids instead of regular tropical fish. And they're big actually, about 5 inches long, and some of them of course is much smaller. One thing that you would notice also is the scape that I did inside the tank. I just have several lava rocks and well, a different rock there, and also just one driftwood that I have. Still planning if I would put in a live plant that that would suit African cichlids, or it could be an artificial plant. But the best thing here is that my parents do appreciate, my family appreciates watching them and giving a stress-free day every day. So again guys, thank you for watching. Till next time, bye!